Good afternoon. We're here to talk about Rick Helm's daughter,
Deanna.
Deanna was a patient who had some jaw pain and headache pain from it, and they didn't know what to do, so they brought her to me. And I was able to get her out of that, and then we did some work with her around getting her to thrive in college,
Right.
where she was having some difficulty in college. So I'm going to let him take over, right, and tell you the whole story according to Rick. Hey, Rick.
Well, Joe made me a believer. Dr. Schneider here made me a believer when we brought my daughter in for jaw pain, which we thought was TMJ. We had gone to several other doctors. One doctor who was a surgeon suggested surgery immediately, which didn't sound good to us. And another doctor said, this is pain you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. And they were saying it was TMJ. And I was making an appointment for myself for chiropractic with Dr. Schneider. And the girl said, just bring your daughter in. And sure enough, Joe assessed her. He did some voodoo magic on her. He sat her in a chair, he twirled around in circles, looked where her eyes were going, did all this stuff that made me just like, all right, this guy's a nutcase. But he started poking around, and he was reaching his fingers into my daughter's mouth, and he's working, and he says, Rick, she's got trigeminal neuralgia. And within 15 minutes, my daughter could move her jaw freely, where she couldn't chew, she couldn't open it all. She had intense pain. Within 15 minutes, the pain was like 90% gone. 2 more visits later, the pain was completely gone, with no kind of invasiveness whatsoever. And so then she was having other issues, so we hooked her up with Brain Balance, with the doctor's Brain Balance program, and he actually got portions of her brain to speak well with one another, and it helped her in multiple ways. So Dr. Schneider's my voodoo doctor. I call him. He's a great guy. He knows what he's doing, and he fixes people, which is what you want them to do. So there you have it.
Well, Rick is a special patient and a friend now, and it was great to get to know his family, his kids, and really he supports his kids like 1,000%, and his family is really important to them. And he's familiar with the thing that conventional medicine doesn't always fill the bill. It just doesn't. I was at a business meeting this morning, and I was explaining that I'm so far out of the box, I can't even see the box anymore. And the truth is that I am so far out of the box, I can't see the box anymore. So I don't do conventional things. I look for everything I can do for people that have failed in conventional medicine, where surgery is going to happen or you're just going to have to live with it. Like one of the statements I hate. Do you hate it too? You have to live with it?
It's an unacceptable statement.
Unacceptable statement. You just can't use it anymore. So when we saw his daughter, she's really a great kid. And I was just happy I got her out of that pain. And then when we heard about other deeper things that were going on with her, she's a cartoonist, right?
She's a computer animator.
A computer animator. And it was something that she was struggling to do it to the maximum degree that she could do it. And so we brought her in the Brain Balance at the time, which I had 2 centers. And then we were really successful in getting her to express who she was. Then she got her driver's license. She was able to drive. Yeah. She was able to travel better. And it just turned out so well. So if you have a case with your child in college, they're not thriving the way they should, they're suffering from different pain conditions, then push on the button below, right? Get some information, get a consult with us, get an examination with us, and we'll find solutions for you. And if we can't, then we can't. But I would tell you that most of the time I can, and I can develop a program that helps old dads like that and your kids too.
I'm a believer, that's for sure.
Thank you.